Hey, how's it going? And today I wanted to show you how to update this Get Creative Objects with Tag to the Find Creative Objects with Tag. I did a couple tutorials about this already and I might have misspoken in a couple places so that's why I want to make this video. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this from Get to Find. And this line of code actually is perfectly fine, except it's not an array anymore. So I'm just going to put in generator, just so it's clear in my mind. This doesn't need to be in a if statement. So everything is the same. All we did is just put in find and change the name. And you may not even have to change the name if it's something that makes sense. It's still relevant and makes sense to you. Now, we're not going to use an if statement. We're going to use a for loop. So I'm going to go for and put parentheses here. And this is where I was getting confused because you'll have to go back and rename things and things may start getting confusing. So I'm just going to pull this line of code up here. Now I don't really need to change this name, but this is not an array anymore. And here's where I was getting confused. You see where this colon equals operator is? It just needs to be a colon now. And then instead of saying array, we're just going to say tag generator, like that, and then a comma, and then we still have to do our dynamic casting. So I'm going to come here, delete that, come up here and go enter a couple times, and I don't even have to really change many names here. Taking a long time to get that up here. And then I'll just close this up with a parentheses and put a colon, and then I don't need the then anymore, so I'll select it and delete it. And that's all we need to do to bring it current. And so it works. So where I was getting confused was here, because I was leaving that colon equals operator in place, and you're going to get an error saying that it doesn't recognize it, right? That's not how it's structured when it's a generator. It's just you don't need the colon equals, you just use the colon. And that's where I was getting kind of tripped up on things, because we leave it in place up here, but down here we get rid of it. So this is unique to the structure of a for loop here. So anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you next time.